Now on KGW News, remembering the good times through the tears.
She just wanted everyone to have fun, dance, and laugh.
A Portland family hopes others can take one thing away from their loved one's death. Plus,
these were the most difficult search conditions we have ever worked in.
What made the rescue of a lost hiker in the gorge so exceptional? And later, tracking robocalls.
I mean, they're stupid. They're trying to take advantage of seniors.
Where the calls are coming from, how the callers have changed what they're after, and one company working to stop them. First tonight, 3 things to know about the COVID vaccine. 1, the mass vaccine sites in Portland now have a date to shut down. 2, Pfizer's shot is now approved for those 12 and older. And 3, the University of Oregon just announced students will have to be vaccinated to return to campus. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Laurel Porter. We begin with that requirement from the U of O and Western Oregon University. They're just the latest Oregon colleges to announce the move. Catherine Cook has a look at how schools are trying to encourage students to get the shot.
The list is growing. On Monday, Western Oregon University and the University of Oregon announced students and staff planning to be on campus this fall will need to be vaccinated for COVID-19.
We want to be able to return in person, and we want to be able to return in person safely.
Western Oregon University Provost Rob Winningham says that is why he supports the university's vaccine requirement. He says they're still working on details for how students will prove they've been vaccinated, as well as what medical and religious exemptions will look like.
I think the feedback is mixed. I think that some people are really interested in the exemptions and what that will mean for them.
As an incentive to get the vaccine as soon as possible, Western Oregon is offering students a $25 gift card to the campus bookstore with proof of vaccination. The bookstore is inside the Werner University Center. In another part of that building, Western is hosting the largest vaccine clinic in Polk County in partnership with Salem Health. The clinic will stay open through June.
We're just trying to encourage them to do that so when they go back to their communities, that's as safe as it can be.
In a letter to the community, University of Oregon President Michael Schill talked about U of O's decision, saying, "Requiring vaccinations is critical for public health. It will help us to reach the highest level of protection possible, reduce infections, limit many of the disruptions of COVID-19, and safeguard the community we live in." Oregon State University is also requiring students and staff to get vaccinated for fall term. So are Portland State University, Lewis and Clark College, and Willamette University. While schools will continue to offer options for online and hybrid learning, Winningham hopes that this fall will feel like the start of a new chapter.
Because I want to see the students come back and have that college experience.
Catherine Cook, KGW News.
There's also big news today when it comes to the vaccine and kids. The FDA is expanding the allowed use of the Pfizer vaccine to children as young as 12. Many parents, though, are not sure if they should get their kids vaccinated. Dan Haggerty's verifying the facts on kids and COVID.
A Kaiser Family Foundation poll shows only 29% of parents will get their kid vaccinated right away. 32% want to wait and see, and 15% say only if schools require it. 19% say they definitely will not get their child vaccinated. When it comes to how serious COVID is in kids, there are a couple of numbers to look at. First, COVID deaths in children are extremely rare. Less than 300 have died during the entire pandemic. But kids can suffer severe symptoms. 15,000 kids have been hospitalized with COVID, according to the American Academy of Pediatrics.
We've seen kids as young as 3 months of age hospitalized with COVID in an intensive care unit on a ventilator, and they got the COVID from one of their family members.
In addition to them getting sick, children can also spread the virus, of course. The latest data from the CDC shows far more COVID cases among children than seniors right now. Experts say the more COVID spreads, the greater the chance it could mutate and make the vaccine less effective. That will ultimately hurt our chances of reaching herd immunity or something close to it. 70 to 90% of the population needs to be vaccinated to reach herd immunity, and census data shows kids make up 22% of the population here in the U.S. Finally, here's the raw data from the vaccine trials. Pfizer tested the vaccine on more than 1,100 kids ages 12 to 15. Early results show none of them got COVID. Moderna, they tested the vaccine on 2,000 kids ages 12 to 17 and found it was 96% effective.
It has been one of the most important places in town for months now, but the mass vaccination clinic at the Oregon Convention Center is winding things down. It plans to close in about 6 weeks. That's because demand for the vaccine is slowing, while it's also now available at more places. At one point, the convention center gave shots to as many as 8,000 people a day, but that number is quickly dropping.
Well, now we're doing more in the range of 4,000 to 6,000 a day. So it has become clear that the total numbers coming in, as I said, is starting to drop, which is a good sign to us that we have done a good job of covering the many Oregonians who chose to be vaccinated in this way.
OHSU's mass vaccination site at Portland's airport is also planning to close down. That will happen on June 25th. If you do still need a shot, getvaccinated.oregon.gov now has an interactive map showing all the places you can get a COVID shot in the state.
He's very experienced, and actually that's probably the most important thing to say here. I really do feel like if this can happen to my dad, it really could happen to anybody.
An experienced hiker got lost in the gorge, sparking an all-out search. The hiker is safe tonight thanks to the tremendous effort of rescuers. Mike Benner has more from those rescuers, including a stern warning.
The terrain is absolutely treacherous.
Listen closely to Mark Morford of Portland Mountain Rescue. He just wrapped up a successful rescue of a 71-year-old Portland man who got lost while hiking in the Columbia River Gorge.
Our searchers have all agreed these were the most difficult search conditions we have ever worked in.
Those searchers, dozens of them, were looking for Joe Dean. He got turned around and lost Saturday during a hike near Horsetail Falls, an area closed because of the hazardous conditions from the 2017 Eagle Creek fire.
It's very unclear. It's full of just poison oak and blackberries, and it's pretty much you just have to kind of navigate your own trail.
Lucy Nelson was among the searchers who spent Saturday night, all of Sunday, and the early morning hours Monday looking for Dean.
I actually thought today was probably do or die. I mean, when I woke up, realizing that the overnight efforts hadn't generated anything.
Eventually, search and rescue teams found Dean near the Horsetail Creek Trail. They used a special basket on wheels to bring Dean to safety.
He didn't look very good, but he's been out here for 2 days, so that's not surprising. I'm sure he'll be fine.
A relief, considering Dean was not prepared to stay out overnight, much less 2 nights. He did not have much in the way of supplies. It's recommended that anytime you go hiking to bring with you the 10 essentials: navigation tools, a flashlight, sun protection, a first aid kit, a knife, fire and shelter, and extra food, water, and clothes. This is more important than ever, considering the current state of so many trails in the gorge.
In the places where there used to be trails that aren't open yet, those trails are gone. It's not like, let's go find the trail and follow it. They're gone. They're destroyed.
All right, it goes without saying the weather is pretty nice right now, but a lot of the trails are still snow-covered and have not been maintained in months. Hikers, no matter the skill level, are urged to hike only the open trails for their safety and the safety of others. I'm Mike Benner for KGW News.
Family and friends are in shock tonight after a young mother was shot and killed in North Portland. 30-year-old Brianna White was a hardworking mother of 2. She drove for TriMet as one of her 2 jobs. Police found White dead inside a North Portland apartment after someone reported hearing gunfire. This happened last Wednesday in the Cathedral Park neighborhood. Police haven't arrested anyone. Her family believes she's a victim of domestic violence.
She wanted to raise a family. She has a beautiful boy and a beautiful baby girl, and she really just wanted some stability. She was getting ready, excited to get back to work.
The family hopes for anyone who may be in a similar situation that they confide in someone to help get away. On Facebook, TriMet posted that Brianna was a public servant who was committed to her riders and who approached her job with kindness and care.